doing his first Tay's that Pontiac for sale. We didn't even get out of the parking lot.
That is awesome. Well, it's the next day, and trying to get this thing to back off the trailer by itself. First off, I was under the impression when we picked it up it was running driving, which he did put it in reverse and it moved, like I said in the other video, but I was a little disappointed that it wouldn't drive up there. So we put a new battery in it. This one's fairly new. I don't know what the issue was. Alternator might not be working, but got Dad up here. He's adjusting the idle on this carburetor and using his makeshift fuel tank over there, just electric pump, yada yada yada, you know the deal. So go ahead and hook that up, Dad. All right, going hot. Oh, I think I did it. The exhaust is pretty much non-existent. So hey, I think we ran out of gas. Our gas gauge is not working. Turns out that one actually does work. All right, so take two on this. We filled the old gas can, well, gas tank up, 1 US gallon. So that'll be good for what, 3-4 miles, I'd say. Yeah. Let's try it again. Come on, fill her back up. Got good oil pressure. Well, now it doesn't want to idle. So I think I figured out what the problem is. Good enough to back it off the trailer anyways. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna mess with this carburetor a little bit. Looks like the idle screw's bent, so it's missing the little cam on the side of the carburetor. So I'm gonna mess around with that. Oh, and it shut off. Could not shut it off because the guy thought it was losing spark, and to be honest with you, it's a pretty big wiring mess underneath here, so it could be right. So we just wired the coil right to the positive of the battery. So turn the key off, really doesn't do anything. So we're gonna get some tools off of this and at least get it backed off the trailer and mess around with it a little bit today before I gotta take my wife to dinner, because I definitely owe her dinner. So this was a spur of the moment thing. I literally found this on break at work, and it was the next day we left. So it wasn't like a planned thing. It was literally sporadic as it can get. All right, so we got the car unloaded, as you could seen in the last video, but the hood I have for the other wagon was close to this paint, so we decided to take it off. And we were gonna swap it, but then we were running into some alignment issues with it, so took it back off. I'm gonna have to figure that out, which I really don't care about that right this second, but I do want to drive this thing. So what I did was, Mason brought me over a quick fuel carb we had. I threw it on here, and what else did we do? I think that's about it. But anyways, I'm going to take some 3/8 line. I'm going to run it up into passenger floorboard, and I'll put a bigger container in there. I'd like to drive this thing over to Mom and Dad's, which they live about 4 or 5 miles away, but I'm pretty excited. Just moving it back here. Power steering works real well. I mean, I wasn't doing 55 miles an hour, so you know, I can't really tell if the brakes are really good, but it seemed to stop okay. So I'm pretty excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and I got some stuff I want to zip tie to. Gotta go grab that whole roll of 3/8 long. So hopefully we'll get a test drive out of this thing today. Alright, so I ditched the big gas can idea. We're just gonna leave this in here. I'm not gonna go that far. Went ahead and zip tied the fuel line up out of the way. Zip tied the fuel pump wire out of the way. And the hot wire coming straight from the HEI distributor, both on alligator clips. So we're gonna just use all this jerry rigging and make sure this is going to work before I go crazy and doing wiring, because I'm not a wiring fan. I would rather change the transmission than deal with wiring. So we're about to go live here. Hopefully this works. That's not going to be good enough. There we go. There we go. Well, you can hear that pump already. So let's fire this thing up. In this situation, not only do you need one fire extinguisher, you need two. So got two sitting here. And just as I thought, this is not going to work. Fired right up though. Well, as you can tell, the headliner's not the best, but I really don't care. So it's got 60 pounds of oil pressure. We got 1 gallon of gas, so we're not going very far, but I just want to make sure this transmission shifts. Check the fluid, honestly. I didn't even think about checking the fluid. It's supposed to be rebuilt transmission here, so I'm scared to run it too hard. Yeah, we're up to 10, so that's good. And just my luck, I drove it down the road, drove it back down the other side of the road, and coming back home, and we ran out of gas. Perfect. My house, right there. Unreal. Unreal. That is literally my luck though. So I was about right on the 3 miles to the gallon type deal, so I'll get some gas and get it back home, mess around with it some more.